Welcome everyone, my name is Brendan Snyder. Thank you for joining me. This is New Music Finds, episode number 2. It's where I like to do sort of an unbagging of all the things that I've purchased in the past week. Now, previous to this, I used to do record store finds, of which, going to the local record store and unbagging that sort of stuff was pretty great. But as music stores shrink and CDs are becoming less and less at most of these record stores, I've moved on to doing a New Music Finds, which is everything from online retail, eBay, of course, Amazon, local record store, all that sort of stuff rolled into one. And so I've actually got quite a bit. I've got stuff that I purchased, but in sort of a rare instance, I actually got some stuff that just came in the mail today, and we're going to go through that. So before we go any further though with this, if you're new to my channel and you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please click the button. Also hit like, leave a comment. All those things help support my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, as an added bonus, you'll be able to stay up to date on all that's going on in the world of music. Just like this, learning about some new finds that I've picked up and some albums that are out there, and hopefully maybe even remind you of some great stuff that's out there. So we're gonna dive in first to the new stuff here. See what this is. I don't recall everything. I've always got a bunch of things on order at different times. So you never quite know what's going to arrive. Okay, so this is cool. Mother's Finest. This is an album on Scotti Brothers from 1992. I think since I have this one out, I'll go in and show you two of the other things. So I've been digging deep into Mother's Finest. So both of these, this is a 1976 album that's on Rock Candy Records. They do such great reissues of these things. The sound quality is fantastic. This has that probably one of the most popular hits, My Baby, on it. And this one here from 1978, this one here's got another one, Piece of the Rock and Mickey's Monkey, which I just happen to really like both of those tracks. But if you want to know, what a rock band and a funk band would sound like if they merged, Mother's Finest is it. And this album from 1992, I thought could be pretty cool. I don't know anything that's necessarily on it, but just look at the guy, the band on the front cover of that. So really, really cool band. Those 3 releases came in this past week. I'm looking forward to checking out that one there from 1992. And then I got this big one here. Now this one is this one whole package is Rock Candy Records. I really like that label. They do just absolute, as I said, fantastic packaging, remastering, and so forth. They also do great packaging in terms of shipping stuff. So you're going to bear with me a second as I dig into these, because now I want to show you what this stuff is, but at the same time, they do multiple layers. So now, if you're like me and you don't like your discs arriving broken and stuff, order from Rock Candy Records directly, as not only, you saw the 3 that it already came out of. Now, I've got to actually individually open each one of these and then get the disc out like this. Let me open all of these up real quickly. And then I'm going to go through and I'll show you what these are. So I apologize for the sort of slowness here, because I'm unpackaging and I forgot how much these guys love to wrap their stuff. But at the same time, I do appreciate it. All right, so I got a monster of stuff here. We've got 6 albums here to talk about. Gamma, the first album here, Ronnie Montrose. So I actually own Gamma 2, 3, and 4. I just never had this first one here, and thought this would be a lot of fun. This is 1979. So if you've noticed, I've been on a late 70s kick with a lot of this stuff. Autograph. Now this one here I actually owned, but I found it in a used record store and it had water damage and it was just in horrible condition, but it was the only way that I could get the CD. So I finally decided to replace it with this remastered copy from Rock Candy Records. Looking forward to digging into that. Zon, really great band out of Chicago, part of the pop rock sort of thing. These guys I would compare a lot to, Styx in particularly, but Kansas, Star Castle, Trillion, if you know them. Trillion's a great band. Yeah, these guys, and then this one here, Angel City. So now these guys are called the Angels in Australia, but outside of Australia they're called Angel City. Their kind of one big hit is Am I Ever Gonna See Your Face Again? This album here I believe came out maybe 79 or so. Looking real quick, 1980 on Epic Records. But the reason you might be aware of them or want to be aware of them is that Great White covered two of their songs, Face the Day and Can't Shake It. So if you like both those songs by Great White, the band that wrote them, Angel City, or in Australia known as the Angels. So either one of those names, same band. Survivor, Eye of the Tiger, classic. It was the only Survivor album I didn't own. I think just because I know, the main song so much, I hadn't picked it up. But this 1982 classic just had to go for and finally add it to the collection. And again, it's a Rock Candy Records one. So a lot of times when I've got some holdout records, if Rock Candy Records does it, a great reissue company does it, that's when I will go ahead and add it if I've never been able to get it, in any other format before that. This is the one that I actually ordered or went to Rock Candy Records for to get Lion. Doug Aldridge, I don't know if it was his first band, but this is the second album by them. Lion, really good stuff. Mark Edwards is on here from Steeler. The singer is Cal Swan, and he's done a bunch of different things too, but in particular, I'm a huge Doug Aldridge fan, so looking forward to checking this out. Had it on cassette a long time ago, but finally get it here on CD. All right, one more to open up, an Amazon one here. Let's see what this is. All right, this one here. Right, okay, Blue Cheer. So Blue Cheer did, this is called the Megaforce years, and I don't know a whole lot about it, but I do know it's, well, this says it's 1996, but I'm pretty sure this was from before, might have been recorded before then, but it was some new material, and at the same time, it had the hits on Summertime Blues and stuff. But the reason I picked this up is because the quality, the re-recording of it is just so superior to what those original late 60s recordings are. Not that I don't like them, but I just really wanted to hear that modern day sound. So the date on this says 1996 Megaforce Records. I just don't know if that's the original date or a reissue date from that. All right, so wrapping up with the other stuff that I held up the first go around on here. So I had some other Rock Candy Record stuff, but this I had ordered off of Amazon, not directly from them. And not that you necessarily recognize the band. They were called 1994, 1978, and 79. Karen Lawrence was their lead vocalist. They were produced by Jack Douglas from Aerosmith and kind of branded as such as being, a female-fronted Aerosmith. I don't know if I'd go that far with it, but it's some good rock and roll with some great female vocals, 1994. And so I'd kind of gotten on this female kick, and it's partly due to Mother's Finest, group called Storm. Now, not to be confused with The Storm, which was the Greg Raleigh band that had Kevin Chalfant fronting, so it was the Journey offshoot project. This one here, female-fronted vocalist, in the vein of Pat Benatar, 1979, I believe is the release of this one as well. So again, there was a lot of really good female vocalists back in the late 70s. Now this one here, If Only Hairband, you can check them out there, actually signed and produced by Jeff Downs on his label, and they worked on this release since 1988 to 1992, never really got an official release. They eventually worked out a deal in Japan in 1992 for a very small release, but ultimately that was kind of it. They lost their shot by the end of 1992, but some really good stuff there, just good classic music from that particular time period. All right, and then I'm wrapped up here with some classic stuff. I picked up Mountain, this little box set of 5 discs. It's got the first 5 albums. It's got Climbing, Nantucket Sleigh Ride, Flowers of Evil, which is a great half studio, half live album, Twin Peaks, which is a full live album, and then their final studio album with the original guys, Avalanche. So really cool, and it's one of those ones that comes in the replica vinyl sleeves like that. Kind of a thing. So I've been picking these up. $20 to get 5 albums, pretty good deal. This one I got off of eBay Black Sheep, 1975. It's the first band by Lou Gramm from Foreigner. Really cool. It is a bootleg. It's not official. The real album has never been issued onto CD. But this one here, they did a fantastic job replicating it, and the sound quality is really good. I've got both first albums by Black Sheep on vinyl and really liked them. I just wanted to get it on CD, so I picked that up. Billy Sherwood, after doing all the Yes and the prog rock deep dives that I've been doing, this is just a collection of, it's got 7 tracks, one from each solo album, so 7 different solo albums, 1 track each, and then it adds 2 tracks to it, including I Hung My Head, which is cover of the Sting song, so kind of cool there, and the other track, Dark to Light, on here. So cool collection. That was also off of eBay. And then this one, Trevor Rabin, Face to Face, again, continuing on from my Yes exploration and prog deep dive and everything like that. Late 70s, very early 80s album, another one of those replica ones. This one is a Japanese edition. Had to pay $32 for this one. I just haven't been able to come across this album. Really, really wanted it. And I have to say, this one here blew me away. Out of all this stuff and what I've been listening to recently, I wasn't expecting how much I'd enjoy this, but I absolutely loved this one here. So there you go, guys. That's the most recent new music finds for me from Amazon, from eBay, from my local record stores, all that sort of stuff gathered up. Hope you guys enjoyed sort of the the real unbagging from this sort of stuff. Like I said, it's not very often that I actually get shipment from, on the same day that I'm filming one of these, but I thought that'd be something interesting and a little different. So leave your comments, let me know your thoughts. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll talk to you all real soon. Bye, everyone.